How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Brave review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the deluxe size Big Volfogg figure from the 1997 King of Braves GaoGaiGar series. He has the identification number of G08. He is comprised of Volfogg, Gunglue, and Gundober, which are interesting names, and then obviously they form Big Volfogg there, which is a really nice picture. On the side here, we get to see the three characters and that they merge into Big Volfogg. And then on the back, again, nice toy pics. We do see that Volfogg here has some electronics, which is really cool, and they're different weapons and such. All right, let's take a look at the figure now. All right, here they are out of packaging. We have Volfogg again, the police car. We have Gunglue, which, interesting name, the police helicopter, and Gundober, the police motorcycle. We'll take a look at the gun machines here first. These guys are just drones. They don't actually have super AI. They're actually controlled by Volfogg in the series, even though there are some places in this series that we kind of see some type of intelligence, but it's not really, made clear. But not too bad for vehicle modes, even though obviously Gunglue here being a helicopter is the smallest out of the three, which doesn't really make sense, but it does have some nice detail, some nice molded in detail in the plastic here, as you can see on the side. Some landing gears, but they're non-functioning and such. You do have a nice action feature with the spinning of the rotor blades there, which is nice and such. To transform them, really simple. What you're going to do first is take that off, and then what you're going to do is essentially kind of break them off from the midsection right there, kind of extending the torso up. Take the tail section of the helicopter, splitting it, folding it up, folding out his feet. His arms are kind of tucked into this black bit here. Rotate him around, and then pop up his head, and you have Gunglue all transformed. He's got a nice, unique head sculpt of the eagle there. And articulation, really quickly, you can rotate his arms 360 degrees, and that is about it. This piece does kind of hinder the articulation, but there's a hole on the back of his head there. You kind of just plug this right in the back, like so. He does have a weapon. It's this thing right here, which I don't know the official name for it. Kind of looks like his tail fin rotor or something used as a weapon, but there you go. All right, let's bring in Gundober here. Really nice looking motorcycle. What I do like about it is the fact that it can stay upright on its two wheels, which is really cool, and it rolls nicely. It does have a second alt mode, which is a hover bike. Kind of just take the wheels and pull them out like so. Transform this guy, pretty much transforms the exact same way as Gunglue. You're going to kind of split it at the waist, fold this out, that'll become his feet, fold these back, fold these bits like so, rotate them to the back like that, and then you're going to rotate this part around, straighten that out. His arms are tucked away just like Gunglue, and the head is the same way also. And there we go. And you can kind of see his head sculpt is more of a, I think like a wolf or something of that nature. Articulation, same as Gunglue. He can rotate his arms around at the shoulder there. His weapon, which not really sure what it's called, but it's this kind of weird looking thing. And there you go. And they are next to each other. Not too bad. All right. Let's take a look at Volfogg now, which is a really nice looking, I think this is a Ferrari F50, which, as far as being a cop car, that's a really nice car to have. Rolls nicely. Has some nice detail throughout. I mean, you got some of the panels lining there, some nice metallic or foil stickers and such. The electronics, to activate them, you push down on the centerpiece of the light bar. They're kind of annoying, but... So there you go. But all in all, not too bad. Size-wise, I'd say it's about the size of a Voyager class transformer or even a Masterpiece transformer. So to transform them, really simple. What you can do first is just see if I can do this without activating his sirens again. But you're going to take the back end, extend it down like so, flip out his feet, and then you're going to take this part, kind of split him like that, start rotating his arms around, fold out his hands, and you have Volfogg transformed. You can take a look at his head sculpt there, which is a really nice sculpt. I like all the nice detail that we see here too. But as far as his robot mode is concerned, I'm not a big fan of it, just because of the fact that this guy is a ninja. He doesn't fight on the front lines. I mean, he's utilized more for his stealth and his gathering of intelligence and such. But torso, you know, to his head, decent. But when you go from his waist down, it just, you know, looks kind of blah. Don't like that, unfortunately. Right here in his, I guess, crotch area is where he houses the batteries, which he takes 2 AAA batteries. So, but other than that, yeah, not really, it's okay. Articulation is all in the elbow right there. I mean, you have to kind of move his hand or his arm up a little bit to utilize it, because it hits this piece, as you can kind of see there. But it does come with 2 weapons. They are the Silver Moon, I think, or something to that nature, which are these right here. So there you go. And you can combine these two to form the Silver Cross, which isn't too bad of a looking weapon. There we go. And here he is with the rest of his team. So you can kind of see the height difference there. All right, now let's combine these guys into Big Volfogg. So I like to start off with them back in their vehicle modes. So a little bit easier. But what we're going to do first is just prep Volfogg here. So what we're going to do is take these panels, flip them out, and then rotate them around. They're going to become his legs, about his feet there. And this part right here, we're actually going to bend down like so. That reveals his head. Spin. I knew that was going to happen. Spin it around, and we have his torso all ready. Let me adjust my camera real quick. There we go. Move him off to the side. Then we'll take Gund over here, prep him, kind of split him again right there. Move that there, move that like that. Underneath here is his hand. Spin that around like so. Move these bits down. Get the connector out. And there's one arm. Take gun glue here, take this part off, split
split it again like so. Flip out his hand. Get the connector out. Flip these bits down. Take this piece now. And as you can see right there, we have a large hole, small hole. It's going to fit this piece. And we have big Volfogg all transformed, all combined. Really nice looking. Kind of on the smaller side, but you have to remember he is only just 3 robots. But he does make up for kind of the smaller size with the amount of articulation he has. I'm really happy with the amount of articulation. His head can move side to side. He's got that waist swivel. His arms can rotate around 360 degrees, go in and out. He has an elbow joint along with a elbow swivel. Legs can go forward, back, well, kind of can go backwards. Now he does kind of have a knee joint, but unfortunately they could have done something a little better with this panel piece, because as you can see, he does have that knee, but you have to move this out of the way to utilize it. But he also has the electronic features. Again, you have that annoying noise, but I do love the fact that depending on which arm you raise up, so if you raise up Gundover's arm, you get that nice machine gun noise, which is based off of his Magnum guns right there. And then on this side, you get the nice sword noise to represent, I believe, those. So that's pretty cool. Now his weapons. Now I'm not sure what these are actually called, but they're kind of like these rocket-powered handcuffs in a way. But get them right. Whoop. Put them just like so, and there you go. All right, everything's just falling off now. Tuck that back on. There. But really nice. Again, check out his head sculpt. Do like it. Quick comparisons. Here he is next to another 3 robot combiner Road Caesar from the Transformers Victory line. So he not too bad as far as size there. And then here he is next to Shadow Maru from Brave Police J. Decker. And another ninja from Brave Command Dagwan, Shadow Dagwan there. So another 3, or actually he's a 4-piece, 4 robot combiner. So, and for kicks, if you want to see how much bigger he becomes from Volfogg to Big Volfogg, there you go. So really nice piece to have, guys. Do like this guy. If you are a King of Braves GaoGaiGar fan, definitely worth picking up. And yeah, just a really solid piece. I'm not sure if there is a Korean version, a sora-kage version. I think there is, but I'm not sure. The one I have here, or the 2 that I have actually, are Takara. So that's about it, guys. So thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing more Brave toys, hopefully some Transformer stuff. Dipping into Masterpiece, so might be seeing some reviews of those coming up here pretty soon. But again, if you like, check out our website, www.cybercastnetwork.com. Yeah, that's about it. So take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.